Hello, everybody. I've been interviewing a lot of people about the raw vegan diet, long-term raw foodist, and I've always done that. I made a book years ago where I interviewed people that have been on a raw vegan diet for many years, and now I'm interviewing people that have been on a raw vegan diet for many years. I myself have been eating a raw vegan diet for over 27 years, and the more people are seeing these videos and seeing how people are doing, some people are saying, "Oh, they're lying. Nobody could look that good, or nobody could." Eat this way for a long time. Nobody could be a vegan, let alone raw food vegan for a long time. And absolutely, it's possible and it's being done. And I do it. And yes, any diet or a way of eating, because it's not really a diet, it's a way of eating. You could eat and mess it up. So you could be a vegan and eat very healthy, or you could be a vegan and eat very unhealthy. You could be a raw vegan and eat very healthy. You could be a raw vegan and eat unhealthy. You could even eat a non-vegan diet and be somewhat healthy, but you're never going to be as healthy as you can if you ate a raw vegan diet the healthy way. And the energy that you have is out of this world. And I was explaining this to somebody yesterday, somebody much younger than me. You have no idea the amount of energy you have by eating a raw vegan diet. And the reason why is because digestion takes more energy than any other function of the human body. And the harder the food you're eating is to digest, the more energy you're using. So if you're eating processed food and food that is just not really even meant to be food, if it's coming in a bag, box, container, or a can, it's going to be much harder to digest. When you're eating raw, ripe, fresh, organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, it's so little energy to digest. And of course, nuts and overeating on nuts, or just eating some foods that are more dense and have less water might be a little bit harder for digestion, but nothing like eating cooked, processed food, and especially like eating animals. The hardest food on the planet to digest is eating animals and animal products. And people don't get it, the lack of energy. This is why people need to drink coffee and take stimulants. It's because they have no energy. They can't even stay awake during the day. I know a lot of people that eat Standard American Diet, which stands for SAD. And they all drink coffee or take an energy drink because they need the stimulation from caffeine to stay awake. I've never had a cup of coffee in my life. And as a matter of fact, every person I know on a raw vegan diet, they're not drinking coffee or energy drinks, and they don't need stimulation to stay awake. The quality of the sleep I get is so much better than I did when I was just a young teenager and I was eating junk food and everything else. And they say when you get older, your energy is supposed to get less. You're supposed to sleep more, and or at least maybe not sleep more, but you're supposed to be more tired. I know people half my age that can keep up with me energy wise, and I don't take stimulation. Yes, there's a big factor that when you love what you do in life, you're motivated to get out of bed and do what you got to do. But still, I don't run out of energy. I don't run out of steam, so to say, because of the diet I eat. Is so easy to digest. And for those of you that saying the people I interview that have been doing this a long time are lying, I can tell you this: I am not lying. I'm eating this way for a long time, and I feel absolutely amazing. And I do a lot. I had a laugh years ago. Somebody said, "Oh, Paul Neeson probably looks like he's too weak and he can't even ride a bike down the block." Not only can I ride a bike down the block, but I exercise all the time. I'm very much into fitness. And like I said, a lot of people half my age can't keep up with me energy-wise or even strength-wise. The raw vegan diet is the key. And, and I have some good friends that are older than me, a good amount older than me, that they're just a living example of how great this diet works. And I've interviewed some of these people, and they're very athletic. They've been doing this a long time. I've interviewed a good amount of people in their 90s. I've interviewed a lot of people in their 70s. And I'm just turned 52. And don't be fooled. Without this beard, I don't look like I'm anywhere near that age. And You know, it's the way to go. And I tell everybody, why don't you try it? You know, because I hear all these stories about people not having enough time to get stuff done. They're too tired and they can't focus. And you know, there's three reasons to change your diet: disease, lose weight, or gain energy. Those are the three reasons. And sadly, many people miss the first two, so they end up with a disease. So disease, gain weight, or lose weight or gain energy. These are the three things. And if you want to lose weight, there's no better diet to eat than a raw vegan diet. I met somebody that said recently, I heard somebody, I think they were on a Joe Rogan show, and they said they were eating a vegan diet, but they were obese. They were like really obese. And only when they started eating meat and high protein did they lose the weight. And yeah, you could eat a lot of fattening foods, even on a vegan diet. But on a raw vegan diet, it's you can't be overweight on a raw vegan diet. When you're eating fruits and vegetables the way we're designed to eat, you're going to look the way you were designed to look, and it's not obese. But you start getting into the vegetarian junk foods and the box and cans things and all this other stuff, it's not much better or much worse than just regular junk food. It's better for the environment. It might be better for the animals, but it's not that healthy if you're not eating fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, the majority of your diet, and unprocessed. So, and then there's, you know, the energy is just, I mean, for me, I'm not putting on weight, but for me, the energy is a big thing. The amount of energy I have. And I'm going to make some more videos about the staple of a raw vegan diet, of what we need to be doing, because I see people they're not living to the full potential on a raw vegan diet. And I've gathered a lot of information over the years, and I'm helping people get on a raw vegan diet. But there are the fun foods, like the recipes and things like this. And I take that back, that you can't be overweight on a raw vegan diet, because if a lot of people eat the raw vegan desserts all day long and miscombined foods, and they overeat on nuts and other fattening foods, yes, you can be overweight on a raw vegan diet. But if the majority of your diet is fruits and vegetables with a small amount of nuts, and you're not eating the recipes too much, and you're not eating too much dehydrated food, you cannot be overweight on a raw vegan diet. I posted one of the recipes I do eat, and I wrote, you know, this diet never gets boring. Between the different amounts of varieties of fruits out there, so many fruits that most people never even explored or heard of, and then all the amazing recipes you can make, it does not get boring. And somebody said, oh, I find it hard to believe it doesn't get boring. I find it hard to believe that the average person will eat maybe a handful of foods their whole life and not even explore outside that. So if you're really interested about eating a raw vegan diet long-term successfully, I'm going to be posting some videos how to do that here very soon. But post your comments and questions below about any topic dealing with health or raw veganism or something like this, and I'm happy to help you. All right, everybody, I look forward to your comments. Till then, everybody, have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.